All right, I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera, but I'm getting some vibration. Let me turn the lathe on here, I'll show you. So I don't know if you guys can really see that or not. Oh, you can see the DRO is wiggling a little bit up here. So if we come around back, you see the motor is jumping around a little bit. So it's the motor and the drive belt. So I'm pretty sure it's the belt. So let me open this up. I got a new belt. We're going to try changing it. So the way the belt tension is maintained is just by the weight of the motor. So the motor's on a swing arm. So it's just the weight of the motor keeping that belt under tension, which, you know, makes it easy as far as, you know, maintaining belt tension. But I think there's a negative effect. If you've got any irregularities in the belt, it's going to cause the motor to bounce, which is going to produce more vibration than if it was just happening in the belt. So, all right, let me change this out, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, guys, I'm handheld, so I'll try not to get you too seasick. So, we got our new belt on, and the old original, I'm sure you can't read that, but that's a 5L350, and it crosses over to a BX or a B32. So to go from a 5L to a B section, the B is just slightly thicker, but the angles match and so forth. You just subtract 2 inches. So 32 is the crossover. Okay, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it's like a night and day difference. This is 100% smoother, much better. So maybe that'll help some of you guys with similar situation. I'll flip this belt over. This is the old one, very carefully, and I can't see anything wrong with it. The wear pattern looks even, and it's still in pretty good shape. There is, right there, there's a piece of swarf embedded, but yeah, but it could be just slightly, you know, out of round, who knows what. Maybe there's some delamination going on. By the way, the X in your part number, that's the cogging or the notching, okay? So the cogged belts, they generally are ground to a finer tolerance than just the standard belt, which are wrapped with fabric. Although these tend to eat the shivs up faster, and maybe they have a little bit shorter lifespan. But on a machine tool, you know, you're not running it 24/7, so that's not an issue. If it was like on an air conditioning fan or something that just ran continuously, then these we tried to avoid these in the HVAC world because it would eat up your shivs. But if you had one that you needed to get to run smooth, this is what you put on. Okay guys, hopefully this will stay focused. I was just doing some test cuts on the Enco with some different cutters on this piece of scrap. Can you see that line right there? Yeah, this offcut's got a stress crack in it. See if we can get on the end here. Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. So it's a piece of hot rolled, and I don't know, what do you think? Did that happen in the steel mill during the rolling process? It's weird how straight it is, but it's definitely a crack. It's not any kind of a cut or a drag mark. It's a crack. I'm not sure if that's showing up that clear on the camera. Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. And there's another one. This one may not show up. There's another one opposite. See if we can find it here. Yeah, it's right there. not nearly as deep. It's not exactly opposite, but pretty close. Yeah, kind of interesting.